So first things first, you're going to fill a receptacle, in this case an old freight train electrical cap, with water. Grab your knife. Remove your ferro rod. Position your carrier in a way that you can submerge it in water and let it soak. It's going to take a bit, so take your dog for a walk. A few videos ago, we reviewed the BPS bushbait knife. Remember the design flaw we talked about where the peak on the sheath gets in the way of the ferro handle? We're going to take care of that and adapt this knife mod to other knives as well. Find some remotely fresh wild cat poop. Head back to the homestead. Come back and check on your sheath. To find that it's nicely saturated, take an object, here we've got a Sharpie, slightly larger than your ferro rod, and fit it through the ferro carrier. Now that the leather is nice and wet, it'll be much more pliable. We'll do this again after, but we're going to apply some leather conditioner to the carrier now while it's wet, because it can't hurt. Set aside to let dry. And partake in some light jong practice. And check on the status of your ferro hold. We're going to need some shock cord for this, though we're running a little short, so we're going to make some elastic hair ties do. Take and cut one of these guys apart and burn the ends slightly. Let the plastic in them cinch up the split, and pass one of the ends through the grommeted eye hole in the ferro rod. And these are a little short, so you're going to take and tie a really tight, simple overhand knot to enclose the loop. Get some scissors, trim off the excess from your ends. Reburn. You're going to notice on this particular sheath, this little peak that comes up right within the entrance of the ferro rod carrier, which ultimately just gets in the way. So this works not only for these sheaths, a lot of these knives come with a smaller ferro carrier. So expanding the carrier in itself to accommodate a preferably larger ferro rod, shock cord also comes quite in handy. So you can see no handle on the larger ones, so they can pass right through. The shock cord being pulled over the ferro rod, snapped in, keeps the ferro nice and tight. With this knife sheath in particular, the BPS DBK collaboration knife, the Bushmate, my thoughts are to use the same ferro rod, only have it inserted upside down so the handle on the ferro rod doesn't get in the way of the peak. So for easy insertion, drop your shock cord over top, keeping the ferro rod in nice and tight. Just remove the shock cord from the top and deploy from the bottom for use. As always, thanks for watching. Stay safe and mind the triangle. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Only the lonely
my heart. They're gone forever, so far apart.